Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing well today. Welcome back to another Cars 3 diecast review. Today, we have this online exclusive diecast 10-pack that features two new cars, at least for me. One of them is exclusive to the set, and that's the one that we'll be focusing in on today. He is Harvey Rodcap, the next generation easy idle racer. And there's also Rust-eze Lightning McQueen in the pack, which I don't have yet. But on my last Cars to review, which was a pile-up, you guys voted for me to review Harvey first, and so of course, that's what I'm gonna do. And I don't think I'll have a poll on this video just because, I don't know who I want to review next, and I kind of want to make that decision myself. So sorry about that, but whenever there is an opportunity, I do want you guys to pick, what review you want to see next. So of course, this is this big 10-pack exclusive to online places essentially. So Amazon, I got this on Amazon for $39.99 plus tax. So a pretty good deal. That's pretty much $4 per car, which is not bad at all because that's pretty much the going rate for them. You might find them a little cheaper at Walmart or Target, but still not too bad. And you get this exclusive, really awesome car. I believe it's also available on Mattel.com for the same price. But those are the only two places that have it originally. And then you have third-party sellers on eBay as well. Alright, so let's just take a look here at the box. You have, whoa, it got super bright there. 10 diecast vehicles inside. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. My voice is still not normal. I got sick again, and so it's a little shaky, I guess. Cars 3 logo there as usual with the red and black design. Choking hazard just in case for some small parts that might come off. Cars 3 logo again, Mattel. It's very thin, by the way, super thin and long. I like it. Cars 3. And then on the bottom here, you just have all the legal jargon that we really don't care about. The barcode, consumer information, contents, 11 vehicles. So I'm pretty sure that means that Luigi and Guido are in this set, and therefore they count as 2 according to the bottom, but only count as 1 according to this because 10 is a nice solid number. So I just grabbed a pair of scissors, a pink handled pair of scissors. So just for you guys, I like my color pink. And since tape is the only thing really holding this pack together, I'm not going to do a time lapse because even once I get into it, the plastic casing is very loose and you can just pop the cars right on out. So we're just going to do that and voila, nice kind of easy open. It really is like a collector's set. Yep, Luigi and Guido are included as I predicted. So I'm going to leave the rest of the cars in here for the most part. Actually, you know what? We're going to take out the plastic casing because there's a little bit of information underneath which may be useful to us. This thing's a little heavy, a little unsturdy as well. So you just see all the characters in there, and there is Harvey Rodcap toward the left, who we will be reviewing today. The description reads, "The race for the Piston Cup continues. Blindsided by a new generation of Piston Cup racers, Lightning McQueen finds himself suddenly pushed out of the sport he loves. To get back on top, he will need the help of a young race technician, inspiration from the late fabulous Hudson Hornet, and guidance from a few old friends along the way." So there are a couple other packs like this one as well. And by the way, this does come out 2 in fact. Sorry about moving the camera there. But yeah, that's pretty nice that comes out. But there are 2 other ones. One's a 10-pack that includes a bunch of re-releases and an exclusive RPM Bruce Miller, who I already reviewed. Link for him will be in the description below. And then there's a 5-pack which includes an exclusive Aaron Clocker, who's the next gen Revolting. Man, that is not a nice noise to hear. But anyway, we're just going to pluck this guy right on out, hopefully pretty easily. Alright, so I got Harvey out of the package, and he's looking awesome. But before we get into the review, I just have a couple things I want to say. First, the cars in this 10-pack don't really relate to each other that much. I mean, you have Demolition Derby contenders Sigler and APB, but then you have Piston Cup racers like Harvey himself, Danny Swervez, Cruz Ramirez, and of course, Lightning McQueen. So it's quite a bit of a mix, and then you also have some Radiator Springs Townies, so kind of a weird pack, but I think the intention really is to get your collection started in a bunch of little categories rather than just focusing on, for example, the Piston Cup, and then you have a bunch of Piston Cup racers, but no townies or Demolition Derby contenders. Second thing that I wanted to say was that this guy's name was hinted to be, or I don't know what happened exactly, but on the card back of some cars over the summer, it said that the N20 Cola stock car was called Harvey Rodcap, but on the package, if you bought him, it would say on the name tag Parker Breakston, I believe, right? That's his name. And so it was just kind of weird because there were two names floating around for him, but now thankfully everything's been cleared up, and it just seems like Harvey Rodcap was, I don't know, leaked or accidentally printed for N20 Cola stock car by accident over the summer. But we're all good now, and let's talk about Harvey's appearance in Cars 3. So looking at these pictures of Harvey from the movie, and I do believe that he first started racing at the Motor Speedway of the South. That's when they introduced 6 next gens in addition to Jackson Storm or something like that. And then he was in the races for the rest of the movie, and he actually was seen racing by, he had this super surprised expression on when McQueen was crashing. I don't know if I have a picture of that. I'll try to get one, but I do have a bunch of other pictures of him from the movie, thanks to it being released now. And he just looks kind of different, in my opinion, from the diecast. I feel like instead of having this silver gunmetal gray Zamac color, it's more black. Let me know if you guys think the same, or is it just me? Am I forgetting something? I don't know. I just looked at them last night, recording this today, and they just don't seem to match up. But nonetheless, this diecast still looks really cool. And as for his releases, so far he's exclusive to this 10-pack, which probably means that he will never be re-released, unfortunately. But then again, he might be. We really have no idea. So, he is the same model as Tim Treadless, but one thing that I like about this is that they changed up the spoiler and the expression. It looks like their frowns are the same, which is fine. They just kind of have frowns on. Tim definitely looks a lot, oh my god, he looks like he wants to just kill someone. So we're going to remove him. No, I'm just kidding. But Harvey, though, has kind of just a calm expression on, not really frowning, just more of a resting face. And their spoilers, like I said, are different. Tim has kind of more of a rectangle, a shorter one here. And then Harvey's is more spread out and wide and kind of comes up to a wing almost, whereas Tim's is just a little bit more squared off, if you guys know what I'm saying. But other than that, they are pretty much the same. It does actually look like their back windows are slightly different, though. It looks like Harvey's is slightly bigger. But other than that, their models are identical in terms of shape and everything like that, which is fine. I mean, it makes sense that some of the next gens and stock cars are going to be the same model. I'm completely cool with that. Similar to Danny Swervez and Ed Trunken. Similar models, but they have different spoilers and expressions. So if they keep doing this, I think we'll be just fine as long as we don't get too many expression repeats like we did with all the Cars 1 stock cars. But he's pretty much characterized by this big spot of gunmetal gray paint, which looks really cool. It's not metallic, but it does really reflect the light well, and it looks just really awesome. On the hood, a nice simple design that says Easy Idle, and he has 2, I don't know, triangles or slivers of blue there. And then he has white also here that cover the headlights. There's a nice grille. Moving on to the sides now, he does have the next gen tires that are Lightyear, but it's very hard to see, but it does say in that white text right there, Lightyear. I think you can actually see it pretty well from that angle. And it does look like he has a silver or goldish outline, maybe a gray one, I don't know, that goes around the black rim. So that's pretty cool. Of course, his contingency sponsors are limited to only the Piston Cup Combustor, Carbon Cyber. Wow, that's actually it. I feel like some of them even have more. Let's check out Tim Treadless. Yeah, Tim has Synergy in addition to those 3. I guess Harvey Rodcap is too good for Synergy. So that's actually interesting, though, because it does make sense in reality that all of them won't have the same contingency sponsors. But he does have this white, I don't know, pearl paint, and it has some bricks almost in it, just kind of a nice little design in there with a darker gray, so it looks really texturized and nice of a next gen style. His number is 15. We'll talk about this a little bit later, but his number from the first movie, or Easy Idle's number, did change. It used to be 51, and just so you guys know, he replaced the stock car Easy Idle racer in Cars 3, who may be the same as in Cars 1, Ruby Easy Oaks, I believe his name is, right? or it may be a new one, but since Mattel hasn't released him or any information has been released regarding him, we really don't know. But the 15 is very small there, kind of insignificant, but it's nice and simple. I really do like this though. It's kind of like a track. It's like gray on the outsides and blue in the middle, and it comes down into this blue bottom here with the exhaust pipes. I like that. Gas cap there. You have the typical Easy Idle logo on either side of the back window. I like the slanted number 15 on the roof there. Of course, you can see the roof flaps there as well. And the spoiler is obviously in blue with Easy Idle written out in gray text, and it's kind of slanted up to the right. Now, I really do like the back here because since it's in blue, it creates for a nice contrast. You know, his paint scheme is dominated by the gray and the white, so the blue on the back here really does look great. I like how they inverted the Easy Idle logo, so instead of having the borders being blue and the text being white, it's now the opposites. You can see there, normal logo, and there it is, inverted because of the blue background. I like the yellow rookie stripes there as well. Of course, all rookies are required to have those yellow stripes to indicate that they're a rookie. So there are Jackson Storms, of course, Ed Trunkins, and that is just a couple examples. I'll show you Danny Swervez's as well. And here's the base if you're interested. Pretty basic. And that's pretty much all for Harvey. Now let's talk about his number and compare him to Ruby Easy Oaks from Cars 1. Now, like I said, he may have replaced Ruby himself, or another stock car may have come in and replaced Ruby, and then Harvey is replacing that one. We don't know just yet. Now, the reason for the number change, obviously, he used to be 51 and is now 15. Is it a coincidence that the number is literally flipped? It's absolutely not a coincidence. They did this with a couple other racers like Revolting. They switched him from 84 to 48 because other numbers needed to take their place. So for Harvey and Easy Idle in general here, basically they wanted to reserve 51 for Danico Cruz Ramirez by the end of the movie. Pretty basic, makes sense. For Revolting, I know I talked about this in my review of TG Castlenut, but basically they didn't want to have the Apple Racer and Revolting being the same number because that was a mistake in Cars 1. They realized it, they didn't want to do it again, and since Apple or whatever, I don't know, the Macintosh computer founded, whatever, I don't know, in 1984, significant year for Apple, that trumps Revolting being 84. There's really no like specialness about it, so that's why Apple got to stay with 84. So it makes sense, right? And obviously the designs on these two guys are so different. And unfortunately, we did lose the slogan that Easy Idle used to have, a warm start to a cold morning. I do like that slogan. And it's kind of sad that it's not on the next gen, but it seems like with most of the next gens, they're pretty simple and don't have much wording or any words at all just for the logo. You know what I'm saying? So just a little comparison here. I mean, extremely different, but you can still kind of see like the carryovers in the blue and white. You know, I really do like Easy Idle as a brand. They apparently make like, I don't know, I really don't know, a warm start to a cold morning. So perhaps coffee, that doesn't make sense. Easy Idle. So Easy Idle, idle means like futile. Just kind of sitting there. I don't know. I'm confused. But yeah, look how many times the slogan is on the old Easy Idle. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. So kind of unfortunate that they couldn't throw it on at least once on the next gen. Or maybe create a new slogan. But let me know in the comment section below. Do you prefer Ruby, Easy Oaks, or Harvey Rodcap? I'm going to have to go with Harvey just because he looks so amazing in this gunmetal gray. And that was a color that was definitely not on Ruby, so they have definitely upgraded their branding, which makes sense because of the 11-year change. So, very nice, very nice. Now, Easy Idle was supposed to have a full team in Cars 1 that was released, a crew chief, a hauler, and a bunch of pitties, but unfortunately, Mattel canceled them all, except for the one that was released in 2009 on his lonesome. So I do have 2 of them here. He did come with these incorrect blue tires because Easy Idle actually has black rims. And then the pitties here, there's a variant going on. You have one without a mouth plate and one with a mouth plate. And then the tool chests are slightly different colors as well. So this is the team of Easy Idle. It should be a lot bigger if Mattel didn't cancel all those ones back in 2010. But we'll make do with what we have and hope to get the stock car Cars 3 racer soon as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yes, I'm trying really hard to make as many videos as I can, but like I always say, due to school and just life in general, I just can't do as many videos anymore. But I feel like I did do a lot of videos over the summer. So did you even see all those? I mean, there was a lot. So if you didn't see all those, maybe you should go check those out for the time being if you're bored one day. And just wait for me to upload another video, because I try to do one at least once per week. And I think, you know, ever since like just 2-3 weeks ago, I've been accomplishing that and more. I just did a video during the week this past week on pile-up, which super rare. I don't even know how I was able to do that. I had to study for like 3 tests the following day, and I like aced them all. So I don't know, maybe it actually helps if I do a video and like cram. I don't know, maybe. We'll try it out this week. I don't know, that's kind of a risk. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.